If the European Commission or if the European Union would cut the funds for the European regions and cities and municipalities, it would mean that many of them will not be able to finance regional development projects anymore. Because member states, if they don't receive the money from the European Union, they don't compensate the losses by their national finances, because many of them don't have the resources, they don't have the means, or they have different priorities. So the structural funds and investment funds really help regions to contribute to joint European objectives, like, for example, addressing issues like climate change, improving mobility, infrastructure in general, broadband access to fast internet, and also in particular the social funds, who helps to invest into social qualification, for example, or eliminating social disparities. All these projects would disappear because central governments have different priorities, which are not necessarily the ones that help local and regional governments to have economic development, create jobs and infrastructure. We are fighting that the budget will be kept at the current level. This is, of course, an extreme position, I would say, but we should not already give up before the real fight has started. Because compared to the amount of the money which is at this period of the funding, 352 billion euros for 500 million inhabitants in Europe is worth the money, we would say, to invest into the people, because people really see that the money is invested to help them meeting the challenges that they are facing, in particular in some areas in the European Union, for example, jobs in particular for the young people. So what we are asking for is really that the budget should stay at the same level as it is at the moment. And that it's then, of course, up to the member states to see how they compensate the loss of the reduction which is due to the Brexit with the United Kingdom as one of the net payers contributing currently to the budget. We, together with our member associations in particular, we are lobbying the European institutions, at this stage in particular the Commission. Once the Commission will have published its proposals, also we are in good contact with the key members of the European Parliament. We have developed and adopted our position on the cohesion policy, but also in relation to the multi-annual financial framework. We have joined the Cohesion Alliance, which was launched by the Committee of the Regions and is now signed by many regions and cities. Also CEMR has joined the alliance. Our president himself, who is president also of the region Emilia-Romagna in Italy, has signed it, and other local and regional politicians as well, to demonstrate that it is important to fight together, to raise our voice together. In Italy, and in particular our president, as I said before, from the region Emilia-Romagna, he benefited, or his region benefited a lot from the funding into innovation, so to help new companies to be created. In particular in the area of IT, for example. In Italy alone, between 2007 and 2013, cohesion policy allowed the creation of 60,000 jobs, or to start more than 3,700 businesses. So that's quite a considerable number.